Yo, what's going on, guys? It is your boy the Beast, and welcome back to another Destiny video. Today we are going to be talking about the Guardian game weapons that can be easily farmed through the rush down mode that they just added. So if you want to get these guns with double perks, because they can drop with double perks, you want to play rush down with a team or not. Rush down does have matchmaking, but it does get harder the longer you play it. So we are going to start off with the new trace rifle, which I just found out is Zeus's last name. Coronosio? I don't know how to pronounce it. I ain't gonna try to pronounce it. But we will like to get this with overflow and jolting feedback, or rolling storm, depending on what you like in your guns. I know for me personally, I'm going with overflow and jolting feedback. If you don't know, by the time you're watching this, hopefully you're watching this when I drop it, but this is going to tie into the new season perks, the new artifact perks, very nicely. So with overflow, we could get up to 208 in the mag. With jolting feedback, the more damage we do to a target, it applies jolt to them. And the artifact perk gives us an extra damage buff when we are using a trace rifle on someone that has the same element debuff on them. So jolting is going to give more damage plus the extra damage from the origin trait. Now if you don't want to use jolting feedback, you kind of just want to kill ads, I would say go for killing tally or detonator beam. If you're trying to use this in Crucible, I would say get a different weapon. I'm joking. Probably go for dynamic sway reduction and closing time. That would probably be the best for PvP, or even harmony. Harmony in that fourth column would also work, but I think dynamic sway reduction is a must. If you don't like the roll I suggest, I think one more extra roll could be eddy current and rolling storm, or eddy current and jolting feedback. But me personally, I want overflow and jolting feedback. The next weapon we are going to be looking at is the title coming back for its 18th billionth time. Probably some with some good perks this time. So my role that I'm currently looking for is repulsor brace to stabilizing rounds. I'm slowly realizing that I don't get bored of this trait. These two traits together are just really fun. However, I can also go for repulsor brace and demoralize. That is also going to be a really good perk combination. It does come with elemental honing, but I'm not too happy about elemental honing as much as everyone else is. I know it's a nasty 35% buff for your weapon damage, but I don't really, I'm not looping through hoops to get damage buffs on my primaries. But if you want to use this in Crucible, I say Perpetuate Motion is a must. Active say you could go for Perpetuate Motion Swashbuckler or Perpetuate Motion Under Pressure. Rangefinder doesn't do much of anything anymore, which is unfortunate, because they've really been really good. But Perpetuate Motion, Swashbuckler, Perpetuate Motion, and Under Pressure. And if you don't like Perpetual Motion, I say you could go for a weird under pressure closing time that would give you max stats. Look at that handling, look at that stability, look at that range. That's without adding any of the things. But yeah, this is like a really juiced out 720. I think it's probably the most juiced out 720 we have. Probably not though. But if you like this is like really weird. You have to like lower your back purposely before every gunfight to get this to proc, or just not reload. But you could also go for Tooth of Pain instead of closing time. Tooth of Pain is really one of my favorite perks. A lot of people hate on Tooth of Pain, but it's one of my favorite perks. So yeah, the title is probably going to be mid again for another year, but at least it comes with repulsor brace and destabilizing rounds. For our third weapon, we have Taraxipus, and this is a very mid weapon. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The only thing that it probably has going for it is Classy Contender, which is this orange trait. It doesn't really come with anything too crazy. Unless I am overlooking something, the best roll here is probably going to be 4 times the charm and explosive payload, so you can keep shooting more bullets. Besides that, probably nothing. You could probably go 4 times the charm and precision instrument, but once again, that's not doing anything anywhere. In Crucible, I'll probably go with Enlightened Action instead of 4 times the charm and Kill a Clip, which, I mean, it's not going to drop the TTK. It might give me a little bit more forgiveness, Yeah, it doesn't even give me more. No, yeah, it drops the TTK by one shot, but I have to get the kill first. I don't know. This might not be one of my go-to guns. I really wish they would have like not try to hold off on this and give us some really good perks, because I really like the model. It's a hungry model. I like the scope because I love all my weapons. But this gun isn't that interesting to me. So we are going to go to our last weapon of the video, which is the Hullabaloo. Hullabaloo is a wave frame grenade launcher that is kind of a meme weapon, but it can do some really cool things like volt shot and chain reaction. It's probably gonna do really well in like an ad slayer environment. Like, let's say if you're running Lord of Wolves for damage, you could probably run this for a really good ad slaying environment. However, the one I'm going to be looking for the second encounter of Vesper's host is going to be Ambitious Assassin and One for All. Now, if you don't know about Vesper's host, the first boss that you fight, you have to explode him into mini little servitors, and all those mini servitors count as separate enemies. So I'm just gonna have infinite one for all damage up at all times. So that's gonna be really fun. You can also go for a rolling storm volt shot combo build, but that's kind of meh. I really wouldn't. I don't know. I'm not too big of a fan of rolling storm yet. I have to like really get into it and try it. But there is a really wacky role that I saw when I was looking at all these perks, and that was Demolitionist and Strategist, also with the Classic Contender origin trait, which is Final Blows grant you more class ability. So Strategist also gives you more class ability, and then Demolitionist also gives you your grenade back. So this might be a pretty, like, I just want my abilities back type of weapon. Might be a little funny. I'm gonna try to get this and see how fast I can get my abilities back for probably like a short or something. But yeah, that's everything we got for you guys today. Sorry for my voice. I just woke up not too long ago. I really wanted to get this video out. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be farming for Zeus's last name. I'm not saying the gun perk out loud because I'm gonna butcher it. But at one point, this gun did have Demolitionist on it. Not Demolitionist, Discord. I remember seeing Discord on it, and I don't know what happened to it. Probably it's because I was looking at a very early version, but at one point this gun had Discord on it. But I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to be trying to drop this on Friday. Hopefully it drops on Friday. But yeah, you guys have a great day. I love you guys. Peace out. Stay safe.